Yeah, I think there's a queue. There's myself and Kabaya, but he's probably next in line after us, you know. He looked good tonight, very explosive, and
hey, this is a young kid, 20 years old, with devastating knockout power, bro. This have Mike Tyson type of energy all over it.
It's about one punch away from getting hurt. So big respect to Itauma. I mean, he knew that he can get him hurt, and he got him hurt straight away. I mean, I think no one expected it to finish that quick.
Speed kills, as you know.
Speed kills.
Boxing legends are buzzing after Moses Itauma's sensational first-round knockout of Dillian Whyte. Antonio Tarver praised the young fighter, calling Itauma incredible and noting his style reminds him of Mike Tyson, highlighting his devastating knockout power and maturity beyond his years. Many now see this victory as Itauma's arrival as a rising star in heavyweight boxing, with the talent and presence to potentially dominate the division's future.
Yeah, he's going to give these tough guys, he's going to give these veterans a hell of a time, bro. He's poised, he's patient, and he got that knockout power. He know how to set it up. It's going to be a nightmare to get rid of this guy, man.
There's been so much talk of Moses Itauma. His talent, we've said how talented he really is. Now he's doing on the big stage, the main event. That's another level now, isn't it?
Well, we know Dillian Whyte came in here being knocked out a couple times, wanted to see could he land a punch on this young kid, but he didn't have a chance tonight. He got mowed over, and this is a big win for a young guy. But he got to continue to fight credible opponents, and he got to get tested. He got to fight a young fighter like himself and beat a credible opponent like that, not these old, washed-up fighters that he can only just look good against. You got to get tested, too, to see if he's the real deal.
Now talk to me about Dillian. Obviously, we can see the work that you put in. Such a brilliant servant to the sport, isn't he?
Say it again, I'm sorry.
For Dillian, we can see the work that you put in this camp. Such a brilliant servant to the sport. If this is the end, how good has Dillian Whyte been?
You know what? Dillian Whyte has been a staple in the heavyweight division. I think it's time for him to hang it up. He can only get hurt a lot worse than he did tonight. You know, fortunately, you know, he didn't get seriously injured, KO'd and knocked out unconscious. You know, he'll be able to take this loss and I think enjoy the rest of his retirement.
Definitely. Just before I let you go, Moses Itauma, is it time to see him in there with Alexander Usyk, or do you still think that might be too soon?
It's too soon for Usyk, bro. He got to earn his title shot. He got to beat a real contender. He beat a washed-up has-been tonight.
Ben Davidson's response to the shocking knockout carried deep respect and admiration, emphasizing the significance of seeing a British legend like Dillian Whyte step into the ring again regardless of the outcome. His tone reflected appreciation for Whyte's career while also recognizing the magnitude of Moses Itauma's victory, viewing the fight not just as a sudden finish, but as a powerful statement marking the passing of the torch to a younger generation.
Fight for the opportunity, British boxing legend. So yeah, really pleased.
We spoke about this before in the week, and let's not kind of cut over the fact that Dillian Whyte has been in with everyone.
100%.
And this was a gamble from your side, from the stepping class between, say, a Dempsey McKean to someone like a Dillian Whyte, and that was a gamble. You took the gamble and it's paid off, but you shouldn't start saying, "Oh, Whyte was whatever" now, because we didn't know what was going to happen tonight.
No, I think it's extremely disrespectful to have that approach. Like I say, nothing but respect with Dillian. Really appreciate him giving us the opportunity, and yeah, I think Moses deserves all the credit that he should be getting.
Did you expect it to come that early?
No, I didn't. Being honest, I know that he's always capable. He's a very difficult heavyweight to be in there with. Very difficult to defend against. He hits hard enough where he's hitting you with shots that you don't see, and hits hard enough to put you away with those. So I know that he can come at any moment, but yeah, he saw the opportunity, picked up on something that he'd worked on. Big shout out to Lee Wiley as well. Puts a lot of time in, a lot of effort in, and fantastic in putting together a scouting report and picking up on Dillian's tendencies for us to go away and put together some drills and rep that with Moses, and yeah, it all paid off. Everyone's work paid off.
Tyson Fury reacted to Moses Itauma's impressive win over Dillian Whyte by praising the young fighter and calling him the future of boxing, a statement he claimed to believe for years. Fury's endorsement gave Itauma's victory major credibility at the highest level. Meanwhile, veteran promoter Frank Warren described the fight as an incredible and brutal display, highlighting Itauma's speed, decisiveness, and ability to deliver under pressure. proving he could thrive in a high-stakes moment. Against a respected opponent like Whyte, Warren's focus on brutality and efficiency reinforce exactly what fans and promoters look for in a rising star: explosive entertainment backed by undeniable skill.
They don't, and there weren't any overtime. It was an unbelievable, ruthless, short performance. Caught him with good shots and done an absolute job.
Did you expect that?
No. I fancied him to win. I thought he'd stop him, but I didn't think it would be like that.
Frank Hrgovic next?
I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. No rush today. We've got a load of options, and we'll consider what we're going to do.
How do you match this guy now?
We'll match him.
But, I mean, no one's giving him rounds.
Frank Warren tweeted, "Moses Itauma is the real deal. We all just witnessed something special," capturing the magnitude of Itauma's victory and the lasting impression it left on the boxing world. Such high praise from a veteran promoter signals that this win is seen as a defining moment in the young fighter's career. Adeo emphasized how remarkable it is for Itauma to achieve this level of success at such a young age, noting that his youth allows room for growth and long-term dominance, while Olad Depo added that the next 2 to 3 years could shape Itauma's legacy, as he already shows a skill, discipline, and fearlessness that many fighters take years to develop, proving his journey has only just begun with extraordinary potential ahead.
Was clearly done, and we'll get to whether or not Dillian Whyte is done. So there are going to be some that say, look, okay, what's Dillian Whyte done in the last couple of years? And these things are true, and I spoke about those things as well. But I don't want to change what the narrative was, or what the narrative has been in the last couple of days. With everyone seeing the way Dillian Whyte looked and the way Dillian Whyte was speaking, I think a lot of people are like, well, 1 second, something might happen here. Let's remember that. Because something did happen. Moses Itauma was just a steam train. Honestly, this guy, for 20 years of age, 20. Remember, all these heavyweights that you're seeing right now that are in their peak, are in their mid to late 30s, and most of them became world level operators in their mid to late 20s. He's doing it as a baby. This guy is 20 years and 7 months. And, you know, I've been like around Andy Lee for the last couple of days, and it's been so good being around Andy, because Andy has told me stories of watching Moses spar Joseph Parker, and even Andy's been waxing lyrical about him, and he doesn't have to, right? This is off camera, this isn't on camera, these are private conversations, and he's like, this dude is good. Because there's been a lot of talk about if this was to go and turn into a dogfight, maybe Dillian Whyte would have the advantage, and I think I said this as well, to be fair. And Andy kind of shut that down straight away, said no. Like, I've seen this guy in a dogfight. So maybe he's talking about the spars with Joseph Parker. But I'm just so excited about what this kid can be in the next 2 or 3 years. I am. I like the way the Americans are talking about him, because it's so hard for Brits to kind of get the thumbs up from American fight fans, American fighters.